Greetings for the day, dear students. Today I am going to start a new topic, that is steroids. And in this first lecture on steroids, I will cover the introductory part of the steroids. So let's start the topic, steroids. Steroids possess a common structure. They are piperhydrocyclopentanophenothrin nucleus, that is RPS. They include cholesterol, bile acids, androgens, adrenocortical, adrenomedullary, estrogenic, and progesterone hormones. Now we'll take the classification. First, we'll take the sterol. They are also known as steroid alcohol. They occur naturally in plants, animals, fungi, with the most familiar type of animal sterol being cholesterol. Now, the types. Phytosterols, they are plant sterol. They are campisterol, cytosterol, and stigmaterol. They blocks cholesterol absorption sites in the human intestine, thus helping to reduce the cholesterol in humans. Zoosterols, these are animal sterol, that is the example being cholesterol. Ergosterol, the sterol present in cell membrane of fungi. Now we'll take the bile acids. Bile acids are steroid acids found in predominantly in the bile of mammals and other vertebrates. They are conjugated with taurine or glycine in the liver, forming bile salts. Their primary bile acids are those synthesized by liver. Secondary bile acids result from bacterial action in colon. The functions being to remove unwanted cholesterol from the body and to aid the lipid digestion in the intestine. Now the cardiac glycoside. Cardiac glycosides are glycosides of mostly C23 steroidal compounds. They are called cardiac glycosides because they modify heart action. The medicinal importance being they are cardiotonics used to treat congestive heart failure, that is CHF. They increase force to contraction of cardiac muscles without increase of oxygen consumption. They increase cardiac output. The diastolic phase lasts longer, so decrease heart rate. They have diuretic effect due to increased amount of blood passing through the kidney. Now the steroid hormones. Steroid hormones are a steroid that acts as a hormone. Can be grouped into 5 groups by the receptor to which they bind. These are being glucocorticoids, mineralocorticoids, androgens, estrogens, and progesterones. Steroid hormones help control metabolism, inflammation, immune function, salt and water balance, development of sexual characteristics, and the ability to withstand illness and injury. First, we'll take the glucocorticoids. Glucocorticoids originate in the adrenal cortex and affect mainly metabolism in diverse ways. They decrease inflammation and increase resistance to stress. Cortisol, dominant glucocorticoid in humans, synthesized from progesterone in the zona fasciculata of the adrenal cortex. These are involved in stress adaptation, elevate blood pressure and sodium ion uptake, numerous effects on immune system. Mineralocorticoids. Mineralocorticoids originate in adrenal cortex and maintain salt and water balance. Aldosterone, the principal mineralocorticoid produced from progesterone in the zona glomerulosa of adrenal cortex, raises blood pressure and fluid volume, increase sodium ion uptake. Estrogens. Estrogens originate in the adrenal cortex and gonads of primarily affect maturation and function of secondary sex organs, female sexual determination. The natural estrogenic hormones are estradiol, estrone, estriol, produced in gonads, adrenal, and placenta. Estradiol, an estrogen principal female sex hormone produced in the ovary, responsible for secondary female sex characteristic. Androgens. Androgens originate in the adrenal cortex and gonads and primarily affect maturation and function of secondary sex organs, male sexual determination. Testosterone, an androgen male sex hormone synthesized in the testes, responsible for secondary male sex characteristics, produced from progesterone, most potent androgen in blood. Progestins. Progestins originate from both ovaries and placenta and mediate menstrual cycle and maintain pregnancy. Progesterone. A progestogen produced directly from pregnenolone and secreted from the corpus luteum, responsible for changes associated with the luteal phase of the menstrual cycle, differentiation factor from mammary glands. Now we'll take the test to identify the steroids. In the first column is the identification test. Then the second one is the reagent used for the test and the positive result and compounds positive for the test. The reagent being used is Rosen reaction, and the reagents used are chloroform and aqueous trichloroacetic acid solution. And when we perform this test, we observe red color which changes to blue, and this is common for sterol. Second one is Torelli-Jaffe reaction. In this we take glacial HAC plus solution of bromine in chloroform, and we observe green color at the interface. This is also a positive test for sterol. Next is Lieberman's-Burkhardt test. The reagent used are acetic anhydride and sulfuric acid. We observe green color, and this confirms cholesterol. Next is Salosky reaction. In this, the reagents used are chloroform solution and H2SO4. We observe red color, then green, and then it changes to green fluorescence. This is also confirmatory test for cholesterol. Next is Shogaev method, in which cholesterol in chloroform in glacial acetic acid plus zinc chloride and acetyl chloride, and then we heat. We observe red color. This also confirms the presence of cholesterol. Next is Mylius reaction. In this, the positive result being blue color in transmitted light and needles which appear yellow in reflected light. it confirms cholic acid. Then Hammerstein test. Here the reagents are HCl, alcohol, and then we heat. We observe a violet color changes to yellow. This is also for cholic acid. Then Pantoffer test. Here we heat the compound and red color which changes to bluish red in several days. This also confirms cholic acid. Next is Keller-Killianis test. Here we take the reagent ferric chloride plus concentrated sulfuric acid. The result being reddish brown color which changes to blue purple. It indicates deoxy sugars. Next is Lieberman's-Burkhardt test. Here we take the residue in chloroform plus acetic anhydride and then add concentrated sulfuric acid. Immediate color change from blue to green, red, pink or purple or violet. It indicates a glycon steroidal group. Next test is Cadiz test. Here the chloroform solution of residue plus Cadiz reagent which is 3,5-dinitrobenzoic acid plus Cadiz reagent B. This is NaOH where we observe violet color. It indicates unsaturated lactones. So this was all about the introduction to steroids. Thank you. Have a nice day.